Alright guys, we're gonna get started in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutos. Um, and yeah, let me try and mute myself while drink some coffee, get ready, get excited here, see what's happening. Um, a lot of things to talk about today. A lot of things to talk about. Alright guys, we're gonna get started in just a second. What's up, Hyena? Um, Urine? Interesting. Maybe I can take a look at it. Alrighty, what is up, guys? Ronaldo here. Hopefully there's not too much static with the green screen right now. But yeah, let's get right into the TA. I don't want to keep you bored here. Cool. So let's look at it. I mean, the main thing here is, you're hitting, you're pumping a little bit right now, and you're getting close to hitting major points. There's a pocket right here. So in terms of stop losses, things for shorts, probably these areas are going to be huge for that. Now, on Ethereum, I believe, we confirmed a 30-minute bearish div on Ethereum. Probably doesn't mean too much. You'll probably pump up a little bit higher. I took a really risky short with that early, but I'll be looking to re-enter. Kind of had a more lenient stop loss, which, these areas probably above 24.5 are big areas for stop losses. If we're able to, you could have FOMO wicks up, scam wicks up, but it doesn't seem too likely. You could tell with all the hype, everybody's talking. Carl's from the moon is going crazy right now with it. It's pretty funny. And by the way, guys, if you want to short this, if you want to practice shorting this, do simulated trading, if you want to do leverage trading, link in the description below and in the chat with BITGET. Really good promo going on right now. Get over $4,000 and 2 weeks. Big discount on transaction fees for the first 2 weeks. So check that out. Link in the description below. So the main thing here, I want to show you the weekly. The main thing that I've been talking about for a while is the weekly looks similar to kind of this area. You know what I mean? Like November 14. So you did come up, from that low here, came up about 67%. Now, not that, that was a different time, a lot more volatility back then, but 37%, 67, 37, good amount. That's where you could drop down relatively soon. And this 16 green dot, if this confirms, I'm going to think most likely this was the bottom if it confirms. Shortest bear market ever, compared to when you actually bottomed out on these, these previous ones. These took almost a year, both of these. This was only about half of that, a little less than half of that. So it seems a little early. It seems a little early. It seems like you could come down a bit more here. August, September are normally bad months as well. ETH is starting to come up a little bit more. Okay. And yeah, that's what we got to look at. It could end up like this here, right? Where is it? Right here. See what I mean? Anything could change within the area. Now, money flow is lower here. It's kind of like how it was after you bottomed out there. So that's, more, there's some indicators that show bullish, some show bearish. It could go either way. And your 10-day, what I don't like here for the bullish case is you're not in the red. You're not in the red. These 2 times you were in the red. Could be more like this green dot here. See? That green dot, once you confirmed, you started to come back down. Now we confirmed, still coming up. That's a good sign, but don't wait till the 16-day confirms. That's what I would say. Not financial advice, but if you are to go all in, wait till the 16-day confirms. And historically, you didn't miss out on too much if you did. See, even with this one, your double bottom pattern almost, you didn't miss out. See? You still, even if you were FOMOing in here, you didn't, it would, maybe when this confirms, it'll be back down to 19. It could get a little choppy here. It could be an area like that, or an area over here, last summer, or an area over here where you're choppy for some more. That's what we want to look at here, especially. So keep that in mind. This is the point where I think a lot of people start to FOMO. They see the daily is getting very close to going into the green. Look, in these environments, when it does go into the green a lot of times, look what happens. It comes right back down. I'm not saying that's going to happen. We've been in the red for a while. We're curving upward, but these RSIs, these split RSIs, this could be why it's the biggest bull trap ever. Once these start curving down, and they're getting very high here, once they start curving down, ooh, that could bring it down quite a bit, guys. Now, what could happen here? Look, let's see, like, this one was weird too, but if you kind of compare it to this, general downward trajectory, 61%. So 61%, let's say we get up to that point. 61% right there, 9,000. Now, I'm not saying we're going to 9,000 or 10,000 or anything crazy like that, but what I am saying is we're in some interesting times. Also, some people may be interested in this, some may have no interest in this. There's that, oh man, the ancient Jewish, kind of like the Mayan thing, where it's one of those years where in quarter four of that year, something bad kind of happens. Now, 2014, 2015, last time, nothing too bad happened, but 2001, bad, 2008, 9, bad. It's one of those times. So I do think, with Russia, something could happen. There's a lot of, as CryptoFace has been saying, a lot of swans. We got a lot of swans that we got to worry about too. So, keep all these things in mind. Now, what would be good for catching the top here? Pretty obvious here. If you're new to Market Cipher, bearish div is going to be printing relatively soon, the hourly, especially if we reject from these, general places right here. Your 30 minutes going to get it pretty soon as well. 30-minute bearish div. And these are pretty good at getting tops. Look right here, this 30-minute bearish div as money flow is coming out, that caught the top there. So it could be just like this, that same area that you're playing around with. And the spiral line is up a little bit higher here, up a little bit higher. Next spiral line, 1831 for ETH. I don't know if you're going to make it that high. That would be a little crazy, although ETH is kind of crazy right now. The thing is for ETH, what I think it's a psychological thing too, is look how much we're up. We're up essentially 100% just about. If you get up to 770, that's 100%. Let me draw that out again, actually. I want to get an accurate. Because usually 99%, essentially up 100%. That's when people are going to start looking. They're going to start looking to get out of this, to take profits, especially people who bought around 1,000, you're way up. You're going to be looking to get out. Green dot on the 2-week, 16-day does have the green dot as well. You're much higher, you're kind of higher with the money flow. You would have been, well, maybe you were this high. I mean, who knows? We don't have enough data, but yeah, maybe you were that high, that area. It looks like you could come down a bit more. It looks like kind of the denial phase in a lot of those psychology charts, kind of like over here maybe, September 18, then you come down a bit more. That's what we have to worry about. Every cycle is a little bit different too. I wouldn't be, there's always surprises, swans. I mean, we had pandemic dump. A lot of people didn't see that coming in 2020. That was crazy. Nobody saw that coming, but well, unless people were really, into stuff like that. But yeah, now we're kind of testing this area again for ETH, and it's kind of a matter of are we able to come through this fib level and continue forward, or do we reject off of this? I think psychologically you're at that 100% upward. You're confirming bearish divs right now in your 30-minute. How's our 45-minute for ETH? Not yet, but you're going to get that, and one of these should bring you down. Now, I would like to see more money coming out. We do have money generally coming out in the 30-minute. I would like to see a little bit more money coming out, but it does seem like you're going to kind of reject off of this and come down a bit in my view right here. Really low time frames, money kind of trying to come out in the 6-minute, more bearish, same deal, getting more divergences on your 3-minute here. Money's high, overheated, trying to come out. 1-minute money flow generally coming out for a while here, ever since we got to this level. So that is a pretty good sign, although things have been crazy right now. Yeah, and by the way, if you want to sign up for BITGET and do some trades, if you're an experienced trader, link in the description below. You also get free money, fake money, to do simulated trading on there as well. If you want to practice, they give you up to a free full Bitcoin to play around with, just to get a feel for the market. If you sign up using my link down below, also discount on transaction fees and $4,000 bonus, even a little bit more than $4,000 bonus if you sign up using my link. So yeah, guys. All right, let's look at the chat really quick here. Aldo. We're going to point that every time it's bearish, it consolidates and makes higher highs. It does that until it doesn't. It's a bear market until it's not. It's a bull market until it's not. It's a bull market until it's not. Hoop Money, got to have you on the stream to tell us why it's going to keep pumping for at least the next 2 weeks. Do you have any price targets? 30K? What are you thinking, man? Let's see here. The daily is probably going to come to the green in 6 days. Yeah, but the 16-day needs to confirm that. That's what we got to worry about. Wait till that confirms. That's what I'm saying. Oh, wait, I mean, I just realized trade view with replay button 16 days. It was on July 2018. Green light flashed and then went down. Ooh. Oh, what about, could you check JMT fan 28, check November 2014. Did the green dot flash in the 16 day, then go down? So we got to be careful with that. See, could be July, like July 2018. Could repeat that area. So guys, look, a lot of people are going really die-hard bullish right now. You could be right. I'm not saying that you're, gonna be, gonna be wrong. But bro, with all due respect, they attach your bearish and short-term, mid-term. So the short-term is pretty, 25, 28K, sure, it's possible. Yeah, I'm in an East Shore right now. Yep. But we'll see. Guys, smash the like button. Let's get a few more likes here. Everybody's starting to get more, but I mean, look, we're hitting major points. It still should, we're hitting major resistance points. We should come down a little bit as what it's looking like. You're printing on the 45 minute, are you printing a bearish? Gonna get, probably on this stream we will. How about a 37 minute? Not yet. Okay, 30 minute confirmed. So that's what we're looking at right now. Here, these points are big. This is, a big turning point right here. Do we come through this or do we come back down? That's a big point. 25, 28, these areas people are looking at. We'll see. It's kind of, we're in that same channel. So can we break out of this? We've been sideways generally for over a month and a half now. Going to break out at some point. That's the big thing, this GMT, this guy. I forget how to use the replay button. It was, how could we? After school FOMO kicked in. Yeah. Let's see the 16-day, the replay. How do we do this? I want to replay from here, this area right here to, oh wow, so we're all the way, what time period is this? Let's see. So it's pretty cool actually. We're looking at, just imagine this was before, this is like prehistoric times right here. Maybe I started at 2. So that's, okay, you didn't actually get the, hold on a second, let's go back a little bit here. Can we go back? Okay, so you didn't print it, but 2018 you did print it and it went away, so I don't think you printed it. Yes, exit that. But that is interesting right there. One more pump. That is a big possibility. One more pump, absolutely. What we're looking at right now, it seems like we're kind of rejecting from this point. I mean, that could have been your top there. I know when you say these things, you get it wrong a lot, but when you're confirming bearish divs while you're hitting these points, that's pretty big, especially on Ethereum there. In Ethereum, it's a big psychological level. I mean, you pumped 100%. Let's just see previous times. I mean, have we, obviously in the parabolic rallies, you did pump over 100%, but, what was this, in terms of 180, okay, but what was here to here, 136? Okay, so it means nothing. It means we're going up even higher. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a psychological thing. It is a psychological thing. Especially, you weren't hitting, I don't have any big fibbles drawn out there, but 180, wow. It is known for big jumps. This was just obviously a major part of the bull rally, but yeah. RSI is very split, both Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think they could start to curve down a little bit here. This hourly is going to be big. If we could confirm that too. So right now, another 10-minute bearish div. Could be it. Could be it. It takes some accountability here. Could be it. Yeah. Now let's look at our SPY. Our SPY, it's hitting this point. It's hitting this point right there. You're hitting major points. see, is Hoop Money still there? What's up, a cool? Doing well. Yeah. Keep pumping for at least 2 more. If it pumps for 2 more weeks, we're going really high. 30K probably. Let me take a quick sip of coffee. Let me mute myself. Okay, so hitting that point, you know, not seeing the money flow we want to see to keep going. Money flow is coming out here in the SPY. Not the most, not the exact environment I want to see. It seems like you're just going to come back down. And now our buddy gold is doing really well. Look at that nice, I was telling you guys about these RSIs curving back up, green dot in the weekly, bam. And you got a nice pump right there. 4%, probably even more for silver too. I know you guys hate gold, but still. Oh man, I would have never thought I'd be sounding like freaking Peter Schiff. But kind of like this, on the weekly, kind of like that area almost. I mean, in terms of level, but yeah, you're coming out with the money flow, so maybe not. But hitting a big point. Some people think it'll come down more to this area. We'll see. And then our buddy silver. Same thing. Golden pockets do not lie, guys. Golden pockets do not lie. That green dot there, that's been a nice 9% right there. Volatility on this, I mean, compared to 100% ETH, nothing, but still, still. That confirms about 5 minutes or 10 minutes. 15. Okay, next thing would be a green dot, but yeah. Money flow coming out here. Should be able to come down a bit here. Should be able to. Things get choppy. They consolidate a little bit. Here's the main, you just got to that. Did we just get to that level? Yeah. You just got to that level. That bearish div. I'm not as convinced we get it, or we're getting a local top on Bitcoin, but I think Ethereum you could be. Just got that area. If we do, guys, this is important to realize, if we do make a lower low here, that's more bearish, especially compared to that one. Make a lower low, that's more bearish. Also, the way we've come up here is kind of unhealthy, just so quick. Look at all these green candles, just so quick. I mean, it's kind of like that. See? You just came up so quick and then bam, right back down, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's see here. Do you think we have a red weekend? Hard to say, but if I had to give a guess, yes. Even if we pump through, yeah. Resistance. Thoughts on PAXG? Yeah, I think it's decent. I think it's pretty good. Whether you want to, storing that in like somewhere like Gemini to earn a little bit of interest, I think you got some good odds of doing very well with that and not losing everything. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Just check 16 days replay button. Didn't happen. It happened in 2018. Bear time green dot just appear and then go. In JMT fan, this was for Bitcoin? Okay, so all those left. So that means the 2-week probably left on Bitcoin as well. That is interesting. 1 year bear flag up short. Check out Hungry for Pipes. That's probably just a shill. Yeah, that's if he says anything else, I'm gonna boot him. That is interesting though, 2018. So it could be like that, where it appeared and then went away. So that's what we need. PAXG, yeah, it's pretty good. I do have stuff in a little bit in there, and then some other stuff in just the ETFs. Rejecting, seems like we're rejecting a little bit from 24 right now. Getting these major areas. There to there, you're coming down. Believe, no, we didn't even get the 24. The 24 minute might be what we're looking for here. ETH is just coming up some more. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, I mean, with all these, this spider line right here, that's going to be big, yeah. Especially if you for that hour is probably, because look, I mean, could be different this time, but look, you're very high in the green here. You got your red dot as you start to come out, and then bam, right down a lot. That would be more of a swing trade all the way down. I thought we'd come down to this point there, but no, unfortunately I was wrong. We just pumped again, but yeah. I feel like even if you have a stop loss like here, this area, yeah, 2, 4, that's a pretty good. I would say the stop losses right now, you'd probably, I mean, anything could happen, there's always scam wicks and stuff, but probably above 24.5, you're probably going to be decent. And guys, by the way, check out the link for BitGet right here. Really good promo going on, only with my link, only for experienced traders. And let's see, bro, Coinbase officially sucks. They kept my daily buy orders at 5K. Anyone else running into restrictive policies or moving around? What is the? I mean, yeah. Just I would use crypto.com or somebody else then. Gemini has pretty high fees, but Binance, I mean, there's a lot of them. Move it over to a hardware wallet. David, a lot of people send me charts, but I vaguely remember something you sent me. What was your top target for that, David? Refresh my memory. FOMO will kick after we cross previous local top. We'll have a double top around 25K. I think we need to cool off a little. Okay. It's doable. We are rejecting right now from 24K. 25, okay, so I guess FOMO, people would think FOMO if you get to these areas. The thing is, I think if you break through here, guys, you're probably going a little bit higher. You're probably going to go there. We don't have, I mean, okay, we got 25.4 there, but that spiral line is not, there's not much around here, so I think you're probably going to be able to make it to this area, 27, 28, if you break through 24, it seems like. Yeah. Whenever, I think the odds are very high, whenever, even the 45-minute probably. Once this, yeah, because look, money flow starting to curve down here. That's a pretty big sign that you're headed for a local top. And look, I mean, right, where was it? The ETH was different here, but look, these 45-minute divergences usually do pretty well. Especially right here, money flow coming out, bam, right down. Was choppy in this area, was very choppy, so yeah. Take a quick sip of coffee. So yeah, I mean, what are we looking at right now? 8 minutes to confirm on the 10-minute. Another bearish div. Usually after you get bearish divs, they tend to play out a little bit better. So how's our 15? Do we have it yet? No, we don't have the bearish div on the 15, but maybe a 12-minute. Yeah, you do have it on the 12-minute. Money flow generally coming out here, so are getting there. And yeah, you hit that point exactly pretty much here, and you're rejecting off of it a bit. So 30-minute now printing a bearish div on Bitcoin. 27 minutes to confirm. Okay. 24-minute, 21 minutes to confirm, and 15 already confirmed from before. So yeah. Let's see. Where do I think we retrace to? 2400 ETH, hopefully. 24 was my target. But oh, shoot, you got it right, David. Well, if we reject here, you did. Yeah, I've Darth Vader. I've been looking at that for weeks. I've known that. Not in the not for ETH though. Not for ETH. for Bitcoin though, not for ETH. And the reason we have that green dot, that anchor, that deep green dot, is because we come down so quickly. It wouldn't be like that normally in previous bear markets because we didn't come down so quickly. Oh, that's the spirit. ETH are in there. I think ETH will top. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I kind of am in agreement with that. I don't know why I agree with that, but I agree with that now based on charts. ETH does look a little worse. Okay, guys, smash a like button. Let's show some love. Also, if you guys are new, sign up to BitGet. Really good promo going on right now. Get up to $4,000 in bonus if you deposit. Also, there's simulated trading. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're new at this, what I really like about BitGet, they give you a full Bitcoin and some Tether and some other stuff to just play around for free with fake money and see what you can do. I would highly recommend you do that, especially if you don't know what you're doing. If you're new at trading, see what you can do with the fake money. Get a feel for the exchange before you get into it. People would say, it's not real money, so it doesn't count. But you could still learn. You could still learn with that. That's what I will say. Let's see. What are you guys saying? So limits. Okay, for take profits. That makes sense. Okay, not a bad idea. Brilliant. When are we going to make new all-time highs? Probably not until 2024, 2025. Probably not until that area. In my view, if history is any indication. Unless the dollar really collapses, then we'll make new all-time highs very quickly. And look, right, what is happening right here? So we are rejecting. We're rejecting from that area. It still looks like that wick up could have been the high here. Once you get, it's the 45-minute printing it. Ooh, this is juicy. This is a juicy, scrumptious short opportunity right here. Probably as soon as, well, the half hour you could go. You don't have the money coming out relatively just yet. The 45-minute for Bitcoin, I'd be very. Let me set okay, so small dot once per bar close on the 45-minute. Let's set that, and then it'll tell me when it closes. So once it confirms, then you'd be looking. I mean, once it prints, you could, once this confirms, even it would be a decent short entry down to maybe this area or something. Could happen quickly. I think we're getting that point. I think we're getting to that point. It seems much more likely now. Look, I mean, money flow coming out, especially on ETH. I do have an ETH short in. Full disclosure, had an ETH short get stopped out from yesterday, but it's okay as long as this one does well. We'll make back the money there, and the Bitcoin short from before is still in. It's in the red, but if we come down, you'd be surprised if you come down quickly. So yeah, let me finish my coffee here. Now, what I want to show you, what I want to talk about too, is obviously the daily a lot of people talk about. Now, we all know the bullish case for the daily could be pretty good. Now, these RSIs were tight. This didn't look so as bearish as we do now with like that. And it still didn't amount to much. It just came right down from, that was kind of Super Bowl rally. However, let's try to find a point where we were crossing into the green while the RSIs are split. Right here, and look, we rallied up to new all-time highs. That's what's going to happen, maybe. It does look very similar to this. This is what it looks most similar to. So even if you look similar to your green dot was there, that was different, yeah. Even if it's like that one didn't work out. This was split, and then you came down about 20%. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been as volatile as we've been at these low numbers. That don't happen too. There it worked. Well, you're already deep in the green there. That was a little bit different. There, yeah. Huh. Well, we could try to. There, that was to your bottom kind of. Ooh, this would be interesting. Well, no, it wasn't your bottom. It was, what was this, January 19. Probably a lot of people thought we'd go lower here. However, let's say it's like this. You go down 18%. So it's 18%. Let's take a mental note of that. And, ooh, kind of like this maybe. 8,000. That was, yeah, yeah. Coming down there a little bit. Could be something like that. Although you did come higher. Yeah, that's interesting. You did come higher there. Yeah, it gets choppy. Well, let's just say 18%, which isn't that much in these, in these type of market conditions when price is already so low. Where are we? We're not. So say you come down 18%, 18% here. Right around there, yeah, right back to 19. Easily doable, guys. And now we're losing this level. 45-minute confirms in 36 minutes. We'll see how long I stay on for. Maybe we will see that confirm on the stream. But Litecoin, yeah, we could. Yeah, we can Delta 9. That's what happens a lot. I do think the likelihood of that happening becomes a lot less once this confirms on ETH, and once probably once the hourly confirms on Bitcoin. How is, yeah, Bitcoin and ETH 45-minute bearish div, because look, the money flow is starting to come out. The likelihood of getting more wicks up goes down once that happens. Well, knock my desk over here, excuse me. But the likelihood of that happening goes down quite a bit once that occurs. So that's what we want to look at. This is a really, never financial advice, guys, but once this confirms, or just in general, I mean, look, that's not a good risk reward ratio. But if you did something like this, something like that, stop loss above here, leave some wiggle room. I'd go, 24.3. Once this probably confirms, take some profits here. This is a really good trade to make. If you're an experienced trader, check out my link to BITGET down below to make this trade. You could do this trade on simulated trading too if you sign up, if you're just practicing, just to get a feel for the thing. So link in description below for BITGET. It is a really good exchange. It's the primary exchange I'm using right now. You don't even need a VPN, which is nice too. So yeah, check that out. Let's see here. So you're coming up a teeny weeny bit, but on these low time frames, back out. Yeah. Yeah, 30 minutes to confirm that. And yeah, let's get the chat here. H6. Bald. Could be karate. We've never seen that. Maybe it goes a little bit longer, like the NASDAQ to bottom out. It could be like that. And guys, I want to remind you too, I didn't even realize this. Silver outperformed the NASDAQ. Silver outperformed the NASDAQ from 01 to 2011, basically. Didn't outperform Amazon and Apple through that period, but it did outperform the NASDAQ. So who knows? Maybe history will repeat there. Now, what did somebody want me to look at? Somebody wanted me to look at something. Oh yeah, Litecoin. I have not looked at Litecoin in a while. So yeah, short on the Litecoin. You do have that triangle on the 2-day. Yeah, it looks very similar to everything else right now. I don't have any, support and resistance points in this crap, but it is looking very similar to everything else. If you do, this is exactly like everything else right now. That 45 is probably even, everything is so similar. If this confirms, then there's a high likelihood you have ended this, or getting close to the end of this rally. We continue to drop right now too, so it seems like we're finally getting to that point. It seems like we're finally there. We just need this 45 minutes to confirm. On Ethereum, is it appearing on Bitcoin right now? Not yet, but very, very close. Could happen within minutes. So yeah. That's a really good possible, Bitcoin type. I actually went short on Bitcoin yesterday. This was a trade in the exclusive Discord. But guys, I'd wait like 2-3 days to sign up. Wait till the first to sign up because you will get double charged if you sign up now, because that's how Patreon works. It's not me. I entered around 23.8. I think it's mildly in profit right now. Did, at full disclosure, did finally have a loss. Had an ETH short get stopped out. Just get stopped out. A little bit of bad luck. I was betting we wouldn't go above 1,700. ETH has been nuts lately, but I do think you're getting to that point there. It's up 100%. So re-entered that. It's more of a scalp now, and I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to take profits, but obviously, if your stop loss is around here, you could kind of guess where I would be trying to lock in some profits. So yeah, and these trades are making these trades over on BitGet as well. So yeah. Can you buy XRP on BitGet? I believe you should be. I'm like 95% sure you can. ADD Dad. I know you could buy Hex on it. I think that's the only exchange you can actually buy Hex on, which is cool if you want. I mean, I'm not like a guy who's buying Hex right now for long term, but if you want to trade it, then sure. I made money trading that. We sold that. That was actually one of the first big calls I made in the exclusive Discord with Hex, calling the close to the top on that at 40s. If I was a market maker, what would I be doing right now? Honestly, I think market makers are able to large portion of position from watching volume come in. Past 3 weeks, it's hard to say. I mean, I don't really trade based on like that, but I have a large portion of the percent. Yeah, we're extreme fearful of virus. Yeah, that's why. I mean, the thing too is one of my main strategies would be, DCA when you're in the red for the daily and stop when you get into the green. So once we get into the green, stop, and that's, well, it's a Litecoin, but yeah, I mean, and totally sell when you're in the green. That would work. Yeah, just keep. That strategy would probably work pretty well if you just DCA in every week and then sell when you come into the green. It depends how high we get here, but it could come right back down if it's like 2014. It worked very well over here. And then I did take a decent amount of profits up at these levels, but not as much as I would have liked to. There, yeah, when you see that, that's a daily bearish div. Kind of almost a bearish div, yeah. Might have been different on Huygens. And we continue to kind of come down here on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we're actually getting something happening, which is nice, not just pure sideways. But now in Bitcoin, you're coming up a little bit. Yeah, money flow high and then coming out, so yeah. 45, yeah, that's what we're waiting for, both Bitcoin and Ethereum, just for that to confirm. This should happen momentarily for Bitcoin, as long as we don't just pump up immediately, which we could. Anything can happen, but getting to the point where 13 minutes to confirm that one, not as good as the 45-minute because money flow is still high there, but you could kind of put 2 and 2 together and see what's most likely going to happen here. Oh yeah, YFI. Sure, yeah. Check by resistance based on volume. Yeah, I do have a point on that. I'll do that after. Let's check YFI. I've heard of this. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I mean, it's hard with these. There's not too much data. It's kind of like everything else. I mean, you're into the green in the daily, but look at these times it happened. You know what I mean? That's the main pattern. And your RSIs are very split, kind of like here, kind of like this. So maybe you come a little bit higher. Yeah, you can come a little bit higher, but then you get that thing, or it's just the top here maybe. We came up quick too. But yeah, I would take some profits. I mean, if you're FOMOing into this right now, I don't think that's gonna be the best idea. Let's see. So I like to do the volume thing. I'm not the biggest expert on the volume thing, but I like to do it in the 4 hour. And You go like this, and let's see here. Yeah, we got one right there. The previous one was right here. Some more was a 20. Yeah, you could. Oh, okay, because of that, probably. Yeah, let's add it in. Why not? Add another horizontal line. HVN, high volume node, and we're done. So yeah, it's a little bit different there. Nothing really up. Well, you could really zoom out and see like where we are right now, I guess. That's what some people would tell you to do. Well, why not? Do a quick look at it. Same spot as before. That could change it. How about the daily? Same. I don't know. That 20.8 is big. That 20.8 is huge, man. What is it right now? Yeah. That 20.8, man. And if we go here, 7K. I know CryptoFace is talking about 7K as a possible bottom. It's probably the same thing, right? 10K. Okay, 10K. Yes, this would be very bearish the way we're looking at these right now. And then 38K, 38K. Yeah, that's a big area. Ooh, and we're coming down a little bit more for both Bitcoin and Ethereum as predicted. Exactly. Egg. The egg. I like to eat eggs. Exactly. It's not exactly. It's egg. Exactly. Come on. What's going on here? And I believe, not yet, this 45, this is going to print that red dot, and that's going to confirm probably on this candle. So yeah, guys, yeah. Divergences, yeah, nice divergence in your 10-minute money flow starting to come out. 45-minute, that's going to confirm 25, okay. It could confirm the same time as Bitcoin as well, so yeah. When should I enter on ETH? Well, it's not financial advice, but I'm really looking to, well, I'm already in an ETH short, but as soon as this confirms in the 45-minute, you can make this trade with my link over on BITGET. If you're an experienced trader, never financial advice. If you know what you're doing, you could also do simulated trading on BITGET with my link in the description below. Get a nice bonus. Something along this line. And then your first take profit would be somewhere around, I would say this would be a really good area. That's a perfect risk reward ratio. Could be lower, you know, the price by the time it's confirmed. Some people would try to front run it, enter now. It's up to you. I mean, I entered earlier based on some other things. So yeah. It could be. Yeah, it could be, guys. It could be. Guys, smash the like button as well. And yeah. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We have a lot of viewers, guys. If you have any questions. Oh, let's do a little poll. Is this the... Will this be a local top for Bitcoin? So yeah. $23. And yeah. This would probably be a turning point too, what we're seeing right now, because you know you came down, you rejected from that point, but now we're going lower. But you know, if you don't get this green red dot, if it doesn't come up, we don't confirm that, you know, 30-minute, you don't confirm that, you come up, then that could be a turning point where you could come higher. I think we're going to confirm though. I do think we're going to confirm. 45-minute money flow coming out, that's what I'm liking. And hourly, probably the next one may show, the next candle may show money coming out in that red dot, and that's going to be juicy. Voluptuous. Voluptuous to enter the short position. So what can we look at too? Let's look at NDQ. Hmm. This guy came up a lot, man. Actually, I wanted to look at the triple Q. I have my fib levels are a little bit. Yeah, got some better fib levels there. So come on. Let's see here. Split RSIs. Hitting that pocket, that big pocket there. You're making higher highs, but you're hitting that pocket. It looks like you're getting to that point. You're about to get a bearish div in the 4 hour. Looks like you could be towards the top here. Do follow on. Let's look at the Dixie. It's creeping back up. It's starting to creep. It's creeping. Look at that, it's creeping. Your weekly, I want to see money flow come out a little bit more here. And I think it's going to be in August, September when you finally see that high with the Dixie. Previous times too, I mean with the weekly, the last time we were this high with the money flow was 80s and it kept going up, but I believe everything went up then, so I think you got a little bit more time with this guy. Although lower time frames don't look too good. Dixie goes down and everything goes down. That would be interesting. Because dollar collapses, everything just collapses. Depression, everything's done. Yeah. Apple. Up to 156 right now. I don't think you're going to make new all-time highs. That would be crazy too. I mean, how close are we to making new all-time highs with the SPY? I don't think we're very close. Yeah, you're hitting that pocket too. Yeah. A daily money flow crossover into the green could be a catalyst to come back down. 19 minutes here. Hitting off of that EMA right there. Yeah, I figured you get some type of reaction off there. Let's see here. Apple earnings call, okay. Yeah, Apple earnings call, maybe that could be bearish. It's not necessarily bearish. It's just the split RSIs and how it looked in November of 2014. Not necessarily bearish, but it could be. Ooh. Yeah, if these Apple earnings are bad, which I think they might be, then you come down. Okay, so 63% of you say local top. Okay. Okay. So that means it won't be. That means it won't be. That means we're coming back up. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I think people would kind of agree with me more that are watching my videos. That would make sense. So that's usually the polls say things that I think. So yeah. Just started coming down a little bit more here. You're probably getting that. Yep, finally. 18 minutes for both. Ooh, it went away. It's still down here though. I count that more. So yeah, that's there. And then yeah. No, we could be in for some ponage here. We could be in for some stuff going down. We could be in for some things going down. Down. So yeah, and by the way, if you want to make these trades I'm showing you for free, never financial advice. Trading is inherently risky. Trade with your own money if you're experienced. Click this link right here to sign up for BITGET. I will click the link myself and show you what comes up. You go here, you see my beautiful logo and all of these bonuses combined with just for if you use my link, 2 weeks of no trading fees. You also don't need to use a VPN, but I still use one. That's why it shows I'm in Mexico when I'm currently not. And email, password takes about 20 seconds, so check that out. Link description below. It's a really good exchange. Yep. Yeah, spiral lines have been good. We are coming down. Good observation. It's a good observation right there. We are coming down. It's very true. We are coming down. Yeah. 17 minutes on ETH. Yeah, I think this is one of those times where just clearly, you're just going to come down. You could have one, less legs up or something. It would be very bearish, like I said, guys. If we come down, if we don't make a new high here, Ethereum's in its own, has a mind of its own, but for Bitcoin, it would be very bearish if we can't break to new highs here. So yeah. Not yet. It's BitGet, guys. BitGet, cool networks. BitGet. BITGET. I mean, the thing with the exchanges is I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket at the moment, especially with liquidations, especially with these things happening, people not being able to withdraw funds. Spread it out, even on trading accounts, spread it out, because anything could happen. Like if you just use FEMIX and ByBit right now, maybe make another account and like BitGet, spread it out a little bit. So if one goes down, then you're not completely out of luck. That's what I would say, especially in this environment. Because you guys got to realize too, I mean, I don't know if you guys agree, but I think if we end up, and anything could happen, if we end up going to 12K, 10K, 14K, there's probably going to be at least one other person who goes bankrupt. Probably at least one more exchange that goes bankrupt. Who knows? Could be. Especially if, Black Swan event, something happens with Russia, China invades Taiwan. There's a lot of things that could happen, guys. A lot of things that could happen here. A lot of things. So yeah. Let's just look at some of the lower time frames. And I want to tell you too, the importance too in this game is you want to have a plan, like Jason Casper always says. You want to have a plan on what you're going to do, how you're going to execute. When price goes here, what am I going to do? Am I going to enter? Am I going to not enter? Price, if this shows up on the charts, what am I going to do? Have a plan. One of the plans would be, look at this. When this bearish divergence confirms with money flow starting to come out here on your 45-minute, go short. That's one plan. Have a stop loss, above here or something. And take your first profits around there. That's one plan. Only one plan. 14 minutes. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, so a stop limit order. Delta and I have a tutorial, the main video on my channel on how to do it on BitGet. Also, if you want to sign up with my link for BitGet, there's simulated trading and you can practice it, but I show you how to do it in the video. Also in my course, I have a guide on how to do that with ByBit, I believe. It's very similar. I think it's a little bit easier on BitGet because you can set multiple stop losses pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing too. Coinbase has had some rumors of liquidity issues. That's no bueno right now. Yeah, this too. And these people don't even know what planet they're on. These people have no clue what they're doing. There's, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, Axie Infinity ADA off Coinbase. Well, I mean, for ADA, you could keep on Exodus wallet, stake it. I mean, it's pretty decentralized. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, that's what I would look at. Guys, smash the like button. Nice crowd today. Thank you everyone for showing up. Let's look at what I want to look at is two stocks. Let's look at Coinbase stock, and it's not as up as much as we would like, because it's not like, because Bitcoin's up what, 30-40%. Well, it's up. Okay, it's more volatile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow X's. So yeah, there's signs both ways. The main thing too is I think if you get this red dot in the weekly, that's going to be make or break. Either this company's going bankrupt or you're just going to bottom out after another 50% drop downward or something to like 5 billion market cap. As of right now, a little choppy, hard to say exactly, but it's like a micro strategy. Because this is like kind of like having Bitcoin on leverage too. I mean, and you can't get liquidated. Well, you can if his company completely goes bankrupt. This almost looks like that bubble psychology chart. That almost looks kind of like a bottom here, because you see you hit off of these areas. And you'll probably come down to test these areas at least one last time, but this has got to be a volatile puppy. How much is this up? Ooh, it's like ETH. Yeah, this is volatile, man. Let's see. No, not a bearish dip just yet. How much is this down from its? How much is this down? We're at 271 right now. 80%. Wow. Yeah, just a much more volatile version of Bitcoin. When to get into this, I'd probably be. How's our 16-day on this spot? It only started following that for, oh no, it's a 16-hour. There's a .com bubble. I mean, it's trended up with time since then. Kind of the same as Bitcoin. About to get that green dot. Let's see what's happening right now with 45. It's gone. Well, it's here. That should be red. It should go red. I'm surprised that it's not, but that is confirmed in 11 minutes. So yeah, it's MicroStrategy. How's that on the 2-week? Green dot, yeah. There. They both given us something nice, but you know, Black Swan, there's a lot of things going on right now. This one, not really. A little bit, but then it could be like, yeah, it looks similar to that. You see right there? That's another, ooh, 70%, jeez. Ooh. You come down to 70, that's more of, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think like what. Yeah, that would probably make the case for like a, I don't know, 12 to 16K Bitcoin or something. That's probably what would happen with this, if that does occur. And then and that would happen towards the end. Well, yeah, I mean, as I've said, August, September. I think August, September could be a major bloodbath, guys. And when I say major bloodbath, I mean zero. We're going to zero. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know my price to targets. I mean, I've looked a lot at the 400 weekly moving average. You know, if on the psychology charts, if this is the denial phase, then you're coming to these areas basically. Let's see. If I went long at 22, what would I personally do with my bag? I would lock in profits 100% right now. You're hitting major resistance. Lock in profits. I would have at least like 50% of that trade out, locked in profits. Not financial advice though, obviously. Trying to figure out how to do it. Oh, you're not on leverage, Delta 9. I mean, I don't know. If you're planning on keeping it for a few years, I mean, hold on to it. I mean, if you're not on leverage, you know, hardware wallet, whatever, you know. But I'd probably take 50% of that out, maybe even more. I mean, but you know, it depends how much I have for long term already. If I already have a good position for long term, then probably take a lot out. Man. Oh man, it could be pretty quick if we dump. What I think too is like it could just gradually kind of go down, and then maybe August 1st could be where we see, you know, these areas in terms of how this moves. Look, August 4th, and then you know you could go sideways for a while too, but then after that, then you just gradually come down in August and then break downward. We'll see though. We will see. Coming up a little bit here. 8 minutes to confirm. Probably wait till that confirms, and I'll head out. I'll head out. There. Money flow coming out too. 30-minute confirmed for Bitcoin. Money flow coming out and 30-minute confirmed. See, curving back down. That looks like a nice voluptuous short right there. That's the words we use to describe these short positions. Voluptuous. Oh yeah. Because look, I mean, if you got, you know, something of these, you know, these lines right here, that'd be a nice risk-reward ratio right there. You know, it's all calculated risk. I mean, you'd probably have an 80% chance of winning that trade, 90 maybe. Very high probability right now. If you want to make that trade, BITGET, link in the description below. But, you know, not financial advice. Only for experienced traders, guys. Only for experienced traders. It is a really good exchange, though. Really good promo. Ooh, that's gone with the red. Interesting. But confirmed on 30. And now 6 minutes. Oil is creeping. Oil is creeping back. You see, like it's if you look on the weekly, I believe, or the 3-day. Look, see, it's creeping. It's starting to creep back. I think you could have one more high with this. One more like up to here or something in September or something. It's creeping back up. Gas prices are down, but I think you could have one last leg up. So yeah. It's creeping. It's creeping. I believe this guy went up too, right? Yeah. Close to it. I think for a lot of these, maybe another leg up or something. They could do well. I mean, Warren Buffett bought Oxy. I mean, these could do well. Like, it's obviously it's a more long-term, pace. And you're just, the main thing with this is, if you look at this compared to the SPY, it looks very good. Like a long-term pace, it will outperform the SPY in the next. If you go like this, guys, like this is what the cool kids look at. See, it's like this. See. I mean, that was insane. Look at that. I mean, the market cap was probably so small, but 5. I don't know if it. Yeah, no, I probably did better in the SPY than gold. I don't know about silver though. And then your 4 yellow X's here, turn around. You could come back up, and this is a probably 5-year, a couple year trajectory, but it probably can outperform the SPY overall for the next couple of years. You got to have time to wait though. That's the thing. I mean, right now, if you're going into this, weekly looks okay. Green dot, I do like that. Monthly though, green. That's ooh. Well, against the SPY, yeah, it's just against the SPY, but yeah, that does look very good against the SPY. I think gold is probably a safer bet though, a little bit safer. We'll see though. I mean, that bounce is nice. Yeah. Four minutes here, 4 minutes. Let's see. I'm trying to bring that below, low price. Okay. Do I think crash will happen soon? I think, yeah, I think in August, it's hard to say, but I think there's could be August, September, based on the Jewish, was it Shema something, the ancient Jews, they had that thing, and people would laugh at this and say it means nothing, but every few years, and this is one of those years, so Q4, yeah, people keep falling over lower lows. Yeah, not really. It's up 40%. I mean, it's not really. I think it could be over right now. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm in Mayan. Yeah, Warren Buffett did buy Oxy. Yeah. They have inside information. They know what to do. Yeah. I mean, that's not necessarily true. It's hard to really. The thing too with that is it's hard to tell what everybody's doing. Like, not everyone's broadcasting their exact moves. You know what I mean? Schmidt a year. Schmidt a year. That's what it is. Schmidt a year. Guys, smash the like button. 12K, so we're mooning it. We're not really mooning though. We haven't even made a new local high. Like this isn't mooning, guys. Like look, this isn't for ETH. Okay, I'll give you that. ETH kind of is sub 100%, but for Bitcoin, that's not really like we're not even as high as we were on the 20th, as we were a week ago. It's not really mooning, guys. It's just that mooning is if we were here like 30K, 40K, these areas. That's mooning. This is not mooning. And if we look at our moon cycle chart here, this is going to be good. This is going to be pretty sexy right here. Look at this guy. Where is it? Yeah, this crap. See, these new moons right here, the new moon, bearish, although everything is just bearish in these territories. But, anything that works right there. See, it could be like that. Look, guys. 26% downward. That could bring us to somewhere. Ooh, exactly. The double bottom. Or was that what we're hunting right here? Maybe. The moon, the new moons, they're bearish, I think. But yeah. Let me just keep an eye on those. People use them for confluence. Don't hate. Pretty red weekend. Google Schmidt a year. I'm still learning about it. I don't know. I only know as much about it as from 5 minutes of research. It's a good one. Delta 9. Yeah. Matic 200%. That's still sweet. Yeah. Fifth grade, I got harassed by copper mooning. Okay. Short in the full moon. 123 people. You guys hit the like button. Also, BITGET, really good promo going on right now. You could do simulated. Oh, you can't even probably see it, but simulated trading for free on here. You get a full Bitcoin. Also, you could get a really nice trading bonus. It's a really good system. I really like it. You don't even need a VPN. So, yeah, it's a chill platform. Chill platform. Check that out. Link in the description below. You're about to get a nice bearish div on the 2 hour as well. Are you printing them? Not yet. Not yet. Close though. It went away on Bitcoin. Interesting. It went away. ETH, did we confirm it? We're getting very close. Through. Let's see if we confirm. 33 seconds. Odds of this confirming are very, very high. You'd have to pump a lot for this not to confirm. But it could happen. Who knows? Sometimes right after it confirms, it's good to enter because you get a little pump up right after it confirms a lot of times for a good entry point. But yeah. Oh man, I'm getting so many notifications right now. Hmm. 90-minute cross. Did we have something happen on a 90-minute on Bitcoin? Let's see. Oh, okay. I crossed into the green, so that's a potential long situation. It's a potential long situation with the daily, but I don't like those split RSIs. That would be more of a swing type long situation if you're looking there. But do you really want to enter when you're hitting such major resistance? That's the thing here. And the answer should be no. And then, whoa, now we're getting it again. 44 minutes. Okay. This is looking juicy. Yeah, because money flow keeps coming out there. That is looking really spicy. Yeah, I mean, either of these, if you guys want to make these trades over on BITGET, if you are experienced, if you've been doing this for 20 years at least, no, I'm just kidding. But if you're experienced, not financial advice, do this at your own risk. Trading is inherently risky. If you want to try simulated trading, you can do that in BITGET as well with up to a full free Bitcoin. So sign up using my link. I think I've mentioned that enough times now. I don't want to irritate you guys too much with that. Okay. Good job, Delta 9. Good job. Good job, buddy. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to get off. Not too much else to talk about, guys. That was about it. I mean, we could look at Matic real quick. That'll be the last one I want to look at, actually. Let's get Matic. Almost looks like continuation there. I don't know. I think at this point, up 200%, it's going to get psychological. People are going to sell. I mean, look. Yeah, 211%. That's my view on it. Lower time frames, more bearish, just like Bitcoin, looking like everything else. All right, guys. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Yeah, guys, have an amazing rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Thanks to you so much for joining me. Smash the like button. I'll probably do a recap, little summary video tonight for everyone who missed the live stream. Just summarizing everything. That's what I try to do later in the day now. I know a lot of people have really liked that, so check that out. Also, my link, as I've mentioned a million times, check that out below as well, or right up here. Subscribe, like the video. For the Discord, probably wait till the first of next month. Also, my course, forgot to mention, my course is really good. A lot of people have liked it, added something new to it right now. Good discount code right now, bearmarket20 on evanaldo.com. Goes through everything I use to trade, everything I use to place my trades, all of that type of stuff. So And yeah, so check that out. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.